What's up, Nat? Season 5 for SnowRunner, not sure on their phase 4, or phase 5, I mean. One big reason, this map is messed up. There's a lot of work. Since they've dropped it, they have not, I have not got another update yet. What's up, Heather? We're going to try to attempt to do the contracts. I got pictures on the group page for you guys of what I've discovered. Can't share. Were you only able to do one share, Heather?
Yeah.
Did you get jailed? She got that Facebook jail. Thanks for the likes and shares, guys. I know I've been gone for a bit, guys, so just dealing with a lot of shit. As you can tell, the map and the lighting on here is getting really weird and screwy because there's issues that are still going on with this map. Like, you just seen my wheels go inside the ground. The map's really badly portioned. There's a lot of sections and stuff like that that are messed up. There's a lot of flaws right now with this map. We're on the second one technically right now. We're gonna bring ourselves back over to the other map. Then we'll bring this trailer with and everything. You thirsty? Okay. I don't know how many of my notifications are going out to people because I don't normally try to start at this time. We'll take this back and then I'll open this for you, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah. I don't know how much Facebook's gonna tell me that nobody's getting your notifications. Yeah. Because of being gone for a while. Here's your water. Thanks for everyone that's been around and kind of knows what's going on and stuff like that. They have the issue. I hope they have the issue fixed with the map by the time it released. I hope so because Simon, I don't know if Gators, how much the Gators showed of the map so far. If you've been over there hanging with Gator and stuff like that. I know I've come in a few times and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Danielle with the like. What's up, man? Appreciate that. This whole section down here is all messed up, by the way, guys. There's a lot of messed up parts over here, as you can tell. Like the water, the parts of the map are very, very goofy. I've heard that the new trucks are here, but here's the only problem with that. They're not in the store, Simon, and you can't bring them to the garage. And if you do, they'll disappear. So I haven't even tried to get the new ones. The reason that is because of what will happen if you do grab them. So I'm not going to try to grab them because I don't want to have them like get messed up. So they're somewhere on the map. I haven't even really looked for them because of the things I've already heard about what would happen if you do. So I haven't tried getting them at all. But I'll go up on the railroad tracks and I'll show you guys in a minute what I mean. with what's going on with it. Like, there's a lot of dysfunctionality on this map. It's horrible. Even it's they messed up something even in Mod.io that I can't even get all my mods, and there's no trailer store. Yeah, you like that, Red? Isn't that freaking amazing? Oh, it doesn't know if it's light or day. The shadowing knows what it's trying to do. Red, I don't know how much you've seen of this map yet. If you've been watching and checking out Gator's stream since I've been away. I mean, I know you know I've been in voice chat and stuff like that, but like, watch as this ground deforms, guys. It's really, really horrible over here by this track. Like, it doesn't know what it wants to do. What? There you go. Go take it in the living room, okay? Don't open it here. But yeah, it's this whole section, a lot of it is very messed up. CDT on this train tracks is not as bad as they've made it before and everything. I have no idea what the contracts are really like. I haven't even tried to even touch them yet. Oh yeah. It's like they tried changing the softness of the map. Or they made the wrong softness on the map. Let's see here. I don't have my VMod, so we can't like keep it daylight and stuff like that. It's kind of an issue. Like, I don't even care about the whole not having, you know, being unlimited fuel or take no damage and stuff like that. You're missing a piece. See it? There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Gabe? What's up, buddy? Thanks for the like. I know you're probably sharing too. If you're not Facebook jailed.
Oh, yeah.
I share bombed. Yeah, there's the share thing. I share bombed Matt yesterday when he was towards the ending of his stream and stuff like that. I think this is actually one of the new trucks. Yeah, this is one of the new trucks, I can tell. This one's not available. Yeah, I can't even change to it. But I've heard when people have gotten into them, stuff like that, and they went to go recover them and stuff, that they end up disappearing out of the garage and stuff completely too. Yeah, Yadav. I'm gonna go Kumar. Kumar, that's what I usually call you. Kumar, thanks for the like, I appreciate that. And for some reason, this map just likes to tip my truck over a lot too. There's a lot of spots that are really kind of stupid that I have noticed that there's just like really rough dips in the terrain that just like sink your truck in. Notice there's looks kind of like a new tree model that they have brought into this map. Like, the map also kind of disappoints me because it's small, you know? It's one thing I've noticed about the map is it is small. You know, you go from phase 4, how huge the maps are, to you come into phase 5 here, and the map's small. Like, I'm not too impressed with that. I'm not too happy with the thought that we're going back to Russia for like the 4th or 5th time at least, it almost feels like. Like, you're gonna start out the next phase and we're immediately going right back to Russia. No other place, but we go right back to Russia.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Very, very frustrated. So we have a 64 Impala. What? You can eat it. Impala at work that needs the carb rebuilt. 5 Cape 5 Blazers to work on, and then XD8K lunchbox to work on boxes, allowing me to help with the Impala. And this is all after I literally snapped at him for not getting paid. Waited for him to show up at the shop and be like, what the fuck? You're paid him, but not me. I lost my shit this morning, and I'm literally sitting here with nothing to... That's bullshit. Oh, we got an upgrade? Interesting. We'll see what that upgrade's for. We are going to make our way back to the tunnel to the first map so we can start some of these contracts. There's a lot of tasks. There's a lot of tasks. But there's not a lot of contracts even. That's another thing. And they made this this water really strong. Is another thing. Like, I'm tipping over right now and everything. Granted, yes, I know that, I mean, the water is deep, but for some reason, again, they made the water on here really strong. Like, it's like, to compare it, it's like Yukon strong, but even more than that, it feels like.
Oh, yeah.
What up, Wayne? Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the likes and shares, Wayne. Appreciate that. Aiden throwing down a like. I appreciate that, buddy. See what this upgrade is for. I'm not even sure if I should get it yet or not because of the issues that this map has and the things. Oh, and they changed my stuff on it again. Oh. I'm not gonna get that. They gave it to me anyway, even though I didn't grab it. So it gave me an upgrade that's not working. It's cool. Show does water flow straight from the yeah, you seen that too, Red? Okay, Jack, I am gonna stay gone. I don't feel like dealing with other people today. I will catch you. Alright, Heather, that's fine. I will see you later. Here, that's good. That's all good. BTS isn't downloading my mods, etc. I'm just sitting there with one page, then I have 20 plus down. Click on a random mod that's not something that you're trying to download, and it should kick in some of them to show up and automatically be downloaded. Take it easy, Heather. So, and then they also added this weird shit to the trailer, where this trailer used to not have, like, a limit to how many times you can use it. But now there's, like, fuel that it consumes every time you use this trailer. This is the trailer that is for exploring and everything. And to get this trailer Gator showed me, let me see here. This trailer is not from this map. Okay. This trailer doesn't come from this map. I will show you guys where this trailer actually comes from. Actually, wait. They update this? Hold on. Okay. If I remember right. Yeah, no, it's not from this map. Okay. Yep. So as you could tell, like with that upgrade and everything like that, that upgrade was for the new truck. No, I'm on the PTS, Wayne. This is the new Phase 5 map. This is actually the second map of Phase 5. I stopped over here as I was opening up the whole map. Terrence! Damn, man! Throwing down that 200, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Really do. Thank you, thank you. I don't have any special kabooms, but I got you a yeet! Got you a yeet for you. I'll find something that, you know, for you guys throwing down them stars, give you something a little extra special. Every time you guys throw me some stars or something. We need bombing in here, guys. I just haven't really been in the mood lately, and I didn't want you guys to have to, you know, see old Jack not being mostly himself, so. Came into chill with a bunch of super cool people. Nice. I know I've been gaming 76 a lot. I did a lot of my 76 stuff last night and this morning. I was going to do a convoy. We will be doing convoys on ATS eventually soon. So if you guys do have ATS and everything like that, more than welcome to hit up on that convoy, since they do have it as 8-person convoy. So the Rat Shop will be doing up some convoys. There's a cool track that I seen Raya was on yesterday. I've just been kind of chilling in streams, guys. So if you ever see me post up, I did originally come over here with this truck because I didn't have any mods, and then Gator told me and explained to me how to get the mods to work, and I was like, oh, okay. That's kind of stupid what they did, but yeah, okay. I was not too excited about how they had all that garbage. When it popped up on screen, it cut out the 200 and only read 2. Really? That might be a little too big. So it might be something I might have to change the size on, because I might have it too big across the screen. I did that more. I enlarged it more for you guys so you could see, you know, the goofy pictures of like Jim Carrey and stuff like that, and Venom and all that, for when you guys do throw down shares and likes and everything like that. So. Guys, always remember, don't forget to smash those reactions and smash up those shares and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very welcome, Bob. Yeet. I'm actually out working out here, chilling and killing. I'm an exterminator. You're on a few hours. When I get home, I'll watch more. If not, have a good stream, bro. Alright, Terrence, cool, buddy. You take it easy and everything like that. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on. I'm really not too sure. We're going to see what we can do. It all depends. Oh, you want to? Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Hey, Hey, hold on. Got one of these slap bracelets you got from prize yesterday. Ah!
Oh.
Bam!
Okay.
Oh, okay. Alright, since you guys kind of got a sneak peek, I put pictures up in the group page for everybody for the new maps. But here's a live
Oh.
view of it, guys. And this trailer... Yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah.
This trailer that I have on the back of the truck actually comes from this spot here. So it's not going to be called fucking RU05 and all that. They're still working on the contracts. But this comes from over here. You'll see a little green trailer sitting in this spot on the map. Okay, guys? So this is where you're going to get that exploration trailer. Got a lot of rest. I have been sleeping, but it's not what I wanted to. Did Frog ever get his computer situated? I have no idea. I haven't got the chance to talk to Froggy in quite a bit. For a while, I wasn't even in Discord or anything, Terrence, to be honest with you. So, I'm not sure if he's been putting money away for a computer or what the situation is with that right now. Phase 6 in Canada. It'd be cool. They did Canada again. I didn't mind Canada. I really don't. I just would be nice if we would stop going to Russia with every phase so far. It feels like. Oh yeah. Like they ended with Russia.
Yeah.
Phase 4 ended with Russia, and Phase 5 starts with Russia. Like, I'm kind of rushing out, man, yo, like, that's the thing. If you do talk to him, tell him to hit me up. Told him last week I'd help him out. He said he was a little short, so I offered to help him. Okay, no problem. I'll carry on the message there, Terrence. So where is Phase 5 based out of? I'm not sure. It's Don, Russia. Russian Federation Don. I honestly don't even know if that's an actual real map. God, I'm so sick of getting stupid credit course shit in my fucking messages. What up, John? New map looks easy for a change. Don't think that right away, to be honest with you, John. Right now, I don't have a trailer store. Dawn River, Russia, Simon? Okay. To be honest, I don't really know if this is how real or true that it is. This lunchbox has a slap shifter, so shifting it like a manual at the same time. Yes. Oh, jeez. But, like, right off the bat, I noticed there's no trailer store. I have no idea if there's going to be a trailer store. You know, that's probably one of the biggest things that is kind of bothering me right now. That they don't have one in here. But they did that with one other map, too. If I remember right. Or two of them. There one or two maps before when they brought it onto the PTS. They had... they didn't have a trailer store at the garage at one point. And it's one of those things where I'm like, how do you, like, forget to put a trailer... How do you, like, not put a trailer store in? Like, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I gotta fucking sit here until the boss gets back in like 2 hours. That's stupid, dude. This reminds me of the very first map in Silver Runner. You talk about Michigan? I mean, I kinda? I'm not too sure. I don't know if I would go with that. But I know that I have no trail. We like have no trailer store unless there's a trailer store. There's a kind of a neat thing with this building, this construction stuff here. There's actually a little track that they made on it, so it's kind of neat there. Hey, Scotty. Thought you was him Black River because that's what it reminds me a little bit. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'm back. As long as things are semi-normal, I guess. Not really. I'm not going to get into it, though. I'm just not happy with the stupid shit that's going on right now in life. Pretty pissed off with what's going on, so... But, you know, guys, I can't stop streaming. We work to build this community, help you guys out, and I'm not gonna make you guys suffer because of what's going on in my life. They're gonna have you guys, you know, stuck with that. So. Alright, so we're back at the garage right now. I come back to the garage. I'm hoping that they put the I hope they put the trailer store like they did before, because this is the same construction type of building that they've had where they put the trailer store in other maps.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that's gonna happen.
Go.
Hey you, what are you getting into all this stuff for? Buddy Miller, thanks for the like. I appreciate that. What? What do you want this for? Wait, this is happening as you stay here with it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Scotty throwing down that leg. Give me a cracker. I got 4 to 5 cars on Saturday. Worked 15 hours.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
There you go. What's up, Don? So no days off this week either. Well, that's crappy. You eat it. Foliage of 309 days. What? What? We're gonna sit here and oh, well, that's good for that hard drive. Here. Are you good? Okay. Can you sit down? You gonna watch your cartoons or what? Yeah, okay. Well, you eat your crackers then. Love you. Okay, we're gonna drop this trailer off and we're gonna try to see what we can do. 35 days on Simon throwing down the foliage of 344 days. Yeet, yeet. It takes a long time. I mean, if Red's still in here, I mean, he could always throw down the foliage and show you how many days he's been here. Red, I actually found a clip of me running your K30 on Mud Runner if you're still in here, buddy. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't think that was gonna... I was gonna find that. I have no idea which one to honestly start. Cement's right there. I'm gonna see what we can do for contracts. We really have no trailers right now. To be honest with you, like I have a sideboard trailer. It's like not much to work with. Yeah, they're throwing down the foliage of 444 days. Dawn throwing foliage down in 544 days. Damn. Guys, putting a mud stomping in there, guys. You're glad to see you're streaming. Getting back on my stream. Yeah, yeah. I didn't want anybody to keep passing away. I miss everybody and stuff like that, and it's, you know, makes it hard for me to not do what I do. Like going, it's like, you know, this isn't work. Like, to me, I don't feel like I'm working. To me, I'm having fun. You know, get to enjoy what I do instead of hating every minute of, you know, my job like I did everywhere else I worked, because
Oh,
I felt
yeah.
unappreciated there. Jalen, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Let's hook this trailer up. What I wanted. I wanted to hook a trailer up. Oh, we're too far away? Oh, okay. So let's go see what we can do for these contracts, guys. That's got a message, I think. Alright. Oh, yeah, you got it. Did you want more cheese?
Yeah.
Do you know when it's supposed to be released? I have no idea, really. Because it's really up in the air, because they just released it on ETS. This is empty, baby. All gone. Oh. This is all gone. Empty. Wanna go throw it in the garbage?
No.
Okay. You know, I read that. Sorry, guys. Trying to do multiple things at once. Alright. So we are going to go get the cement. The cement is... Once I remember what contract we're on. Cement's really over there? Are you for real right now? Rail sections. Old bridge. Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that's scattered. There's not a lot of places that you can get materials from. That's another thing I've noticed on this map. Is it supposed to be next month's time? And see, that's the funniest thing about that, is that's a lot longer than they've done any other, like, it's taken them to do maps. That's the thing about it, like, they've taken longer to do these maps than any other ones. Gashi, or is that Hashi? Thanks for the like, appreciate that. Not sure if I actually butchered your name or not. Matt, thanks for the like, I appreciate that. But, yeah, so there's not a lot of places to get material from. There's a lot of places that have material that are just laying around, too, as well. So, like, that's another thing that I've noticed that they've done with this map. So, it feels very unfinished yet. Like, they say, yeah, it's a work in progress and everything. So, that's one thing, but it's another to put out a map that feels very, like, unfinished, so to say. You know, so that's one other thing that bugs me a lot about it. Are we in the U.S.? We're in Russia. We're back in Russia. This is where we're at on this one. But they're smaller maps, Nat, compared to like when they brought out Phase 4. These maps are very small. I hate how they keep messing with the functionalities on my freaking wheel and stuff. They keep changing buttons on them. I have a motor sitting there, panels for my PC case, etc. I'm gonna lose my monitor. Oh, monitor. Yeah, right, Red. Hey, Red, you should put in your followage. Yeah, I mean you've been around you've been hanging out. But I don't know, did you hear me earlier, Red? I found a clip of your K30 back on Mudrunner when I was playing on it. And with it, I had found a clip of me using it, and I ended up posting it. That was from such a long... That was like way, 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 way back. 543 days. Wait, does Dawn have you by a day, Red? Is that what I just seen? Because I think Dawn's on 544. That's actually surprising. I know you guys came around when I was doing ATS. I know Dawn came around when I was doing ATS a lot, wasn't it, Dawn? If I remember right. Why is this? Why did that do that? That's what I thought. You were here more when I was doing ATS. We will be doing ATS, guys, because I want to go play on that racetrack that they have down by Tucson, Arizona, is where the track's at. Now that I can remember it more. I got sleep, kinda. Let's call it sleep. I should have just started this contract when I was over here. But I needed the trailer because there's no place to get trailers. So. By the way, the terrain here is a bit rough. Not gonna lie, like there is some really rough spots around here for the terrain. Like I'm going through some of the stuff and they're like I'm bouncing around. But I didn't lower the center of mass too much on this truck. Like I did enough, but still there are some spots here that are really rough in it. And I don't know if this trailer's actually gonna freaking be useful or not to me, to be honest with you. Let's make you... Oh, you forgot the rest of it, Scotty. Followage, you gotta put in there, Scotty. I'm gonna swear word. Red, this ain't YouTube, bro. Yeah, you gotta type in exclamation point followage all together. You forgot the AGE.
Oh, yeah.
Maria, thanks for the... Yeah, I said that right. Maria, thanks for the like. I appreciate that. And Eric, thanks for the like. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Wayne throwing down the followage from you guys. Scotty's got that 70 days. Hey, Scotty, you know, you haven't quite been here very long, but you know, you've also been on the YouTube probably more than with me than Facebook is why as well. And I'm the newbie. I know Red came around often when I was doing Mud Runner and stuff a lot because I was flipping between Crossout, Mud Runner, and ATS a lot then. Not everybody liked coming around for me running Crossout stuff. Crossout's really fun though. That's one thing about it. Rookie, so I was on YouTube first. Yeah, Scotty was on YouTube first though. That's very true. Cement. I should have seen if the long bed would have let me hook trailers up, but I don't think it will actually. So I'm better off with this anyway. Hold on. We have is the construction site. Okay. So we gotta go all the way down across over there. Not sure which would be better. I am a newbie, only been coming in Jack's stream for 3 days. Let's see. Saddle low still needs to be adjusted, or I don't know if it didn't just update. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't messed with any vehicle stuff yet. Just catching up with comments. Alright. We're gonna see if we get screwed over here. I don't have a whole lot of things. So like I said before, it may look like an easy map, or there are a bit of spots in these maps that are just like, wait, what just happened there? Gator, what's up, man? Cow, Gator. I'm gonna go with Gator.
Yeah.
What up, buddy? Thanks for the like, I appreciate that, man. No, I haven't. I have that rickety ass freaking trailer that they leave in front of the garage when you first come onto this map, Gator. That's what I'm using right now, and I'm feeling that I'm gonna so regret this. But where I think they'll put the trailer store, if they just forgot, is gonna be at the garage. I really do feel like that's what's gonna happen. I needed to turn around, and this might be a bad thing to do. Alright! Gator throwing down to 40 stars. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Oh, and another 20. Gate! Yeah! Hell yeah, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Alright! when your mom's talking to you while you're streaming. Throw another 20 stars. Yeet! Yeah! Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Holy shit, they're smooth popping in and throwing down that 50. Holy shit, guy. Hope you guys climbing on that train with those guys popping them stars like that. Yeet, yeet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. There we go. And we just fucked ourselves. That's fucking awesome, man. We're on the second map of no crane. Oh, yeah. Throwing down the 50 stars again. What up, man? Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Take the Gator must have kind of gave you a heads up of what's going on, Smooth. I don't know if he said anything, told you get or not. We're poor right now. Don, it's fine, man. You guys help me out a lot. And I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to go get another truck. I'm gonna get in the collab, even though it's like barely got any fuel, but I'm gonna recover it. We need to go get a I'm gonna go get the Western Star and go get a freaking crane out. So, yeah, I know the feeling, Don. No, trust me. But you guys have helped me out quite a bit, so it's fine, man. Don't worry nothing about it. I don't, you guys don't have to send me stars if you don't want to. I appreciate you guys just showing up and hanging out, to be completely honest with you. That's why I says send some stars if you can help me out, make the stream better. That's why I have it set up like that and pinned. Truck store, wait. Oh, wait. My truck storage says I don't have it in there? Okay, that's awesome. Where's... Yeah, I want to see this thing, by the way. Someone made the duck, guys. Glitchwork did, the duck. And I'm bringing the Kenny 12x12 because screw Russia's, map, yo. Like, we got our Western rat, guys. This map ain't gonna, beat old Jack. I'm gonna leave the big rig gearbox in there. The old big boy tires. Snurker lurker. Bring our crane with. Stick with that. Gabe, you're fine, buddy. Don't worry about it. I heard that a lot of people like the Kenny 10x10 over the 12x12. Huh. Jack in the Monster 4. Jose! Luciano! Holy shit, dude. Thanks for the 830 stars, man. Appreciate that. It's awesome of you, man. Thank you. Let's see here. They did make another skin, by the way, for another truck. Can't remember which one it was that I was using. Man, thank you. You guys are being super generous today. It's crazy. It throws me the hell off, not gonna lie there. Not used to it. I am, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't you know, expect anybody to set stars. But you do, it's really, really appreciative. Woo! Got that 11 speed because some reason SnowRunner, if I do 18 speed, says no, bro, you can't be doing that. We all love you and shit, you big dummy. I know you guys do, and I appreciate and love every one of you guys that are in the rat shop and the community and everything like that. I don't say it very often because I'm not one of those kind of people that say it much. But in my own way, I kind of, you know, try to show myself, you know, appreciation back. I was going to through this speed crap. Let's send a few stars up right now. Thank you, Wayne. Buddy, I appreciate it. Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Jack's beating up his white western rat. Eventually I will get back into tweaking things, guys, so don't worry. We'll be eventually getting trucks all situated and fixed up for everybody. I'm gonna have to change the name on a few things. I guess if I want to get them on console, but they never said anything to me about them not doing it, so we don't call each other family for no reason, bro, no matter what it is. What it is, we got you back. I know you guys do. I really do. I appreciate it. We got 10 people, 10 viewers in here. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to smash those reactions and smash up those shares. The more the merrier, the better it is, the more it helps me out, guys, and I always appreciate it. Yeah, you better. I've had the tweaking itch for days. Some guy named Jag was MIA. Yeah. Woo! Gonna shake this truck till it falls apart, and then, bam, we're gonna hit some trees. Gotta figure out where I'm at back on the map now. I just thought about that. I'm bombing through here like, yeah. Alright, so we ain't too far off from where we're going, so alright, we're good. Isn't even in all-wheel drive and we're just bombing through here like it's not a problem, bro. Hey look, here goes a tree. Get out of my way, guys, trees. Ah! Usually we smash those trees out the way. Can you do a tweak for the P16? Simon, those are actually the next ones on the list. I'm going to be doing the P512, P16, and the P12. Or P16. Yeah, P16, P12, and P512 are the next ones that are actually on the list for the next set of tweaks. That's what the plan is. I just kind of I still kind of need a break from doing a few things. A heavy crunch on Gator throwing down that share. Appreciate it, buddy. So on that kind of, on the grind for 76. I will be getting back into doing tweaks and stuff like that. Just my daily challenges and stuff for 76 takes a little bit. I can knock them out early and stuff. That gives me more time to do other things. Because I already knocked out my quest line to get my power armor. And then there's a few things I'm grinding out for on there. Actually, there's a bit of things that I'm grinding out, to be honest. Oh, too fast. Chug a lug, guys. Chug a lug. Yeah, we were gonna be on some COD. I was actually on some COD just the other night. To be honest with you, it wasn't last night. I was on Fallout trying to knock out as much of my challenges as possible. But I was on there not too long ago. We need to move this over here. So I know I keep going the wrong way. Oh, what's up, Buzz? See if we can go up this water right. Kind of curious. Never thought about trying. It doesn't count. You didn't play common things. I was messing around on the new map. Buzz was seeing that. So we gotta load that back up. We need to pull that truck forward then. Turn the controller on because, yeah. So we're gonna change trucks real quick. We need to pull this bad boy forward. Because tipperoo, shim shim sharoo, shim shim sharee. Might make a different adjustment and going down another direction. Made the Zick Jack. I added you to. Okay. Well, I got an I know I got an you sent me something about what the hell? Why is that up on the side? They screw something up again too? Like, oh, so the function key's not supposed to go away now? Okay. They screw something up there. Oh, yay, they messed something up. Oh, you little prick. This is gonna fall off, isn't it? Gonna tip back over. See if I can push this. Get over there, a little trailer. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm making this harder than it needs to be. Gotta make things complicated now, huh? Woo. Holy cow, my missing comments like a mofo. Jackstream's COD with the COD with me tonight. We can get a full crew in. That'd be great. Warzone, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, I needed to pull the truck forward because it was too far back. It was throwing off the weight of everything. Been kind of like concentration mode, guys, so, you know, may not always see your comments right away. Hurry up with the car, taking forever like a... Yeah, a rookie crane operator, sure did. So I've used an actual real crane before. But I'm a rookie. Uh-huh. Talking to each other for the most part, Checker. Yeah, I noticed. My wheel for the crane, I'm quicker at. I'm better at using the controller. I don't like how it feels on the wheel. Functionality isn't as fast. There we go. Oh, I know. I like using the crane with the controller. I can maneuver it a lot better. It reminds me of using the hand controller of the overhead crane I used to use back at one of my jobs I've had. Right here, right here. This mofo. Aha. Yeah, that's the stuff I was talking about. Like this has these random dips out of nowhere that you'll run into. Like, quite literally. But it doesn't help that the freaking flatbed sucks. So we're just gonna grab the pull with the trailer. I don't feel like doing all that all over again. Yeah, the controller is definitely easier. And it is indeed a pain on the wheel, but doing this one. This map, yeah, it is a bit bright. I keep turning it back to morning because of all those stupid issues I keep finding on it. Sounds like a true Miata driver. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, this is the lighter one. I thought it was the freaking dual axled one. So this thing's lighter than shit. Trailer, great. They better be putting a trailer store on this map, to be honest, because it's BS. I want to be able to use actual good trailers. The 12 by 12 I think is going to be too big for this map, but I've got it just in case. And we still need to check out that Mack truck duck. Well, it's not. No, the duck is a duck. It's like a regular truck. So it's the one that in the movie Convoy he uses. Which actually surprised someone finally brought that over here. Which we need to check that out. It's by Glitchwork, so I don't know how good it's going to be. His F-150 that Gabe was trying to mess with was not very impressive. Cement for the flatbed on the truck. Yeah. Someone needs to make a maximum overdrive truck. Yeah, I know that movie. Talking about the Green Goblin face truck that someone's done for GTA 5 and ATS. There's an F-150 by Glitchwork. It's a G-150 he called it. I don't know if it's a good idea to go through here. I might regret this decision. I just don't feel like driving all the way around everything just to get over there. Oh, here it goes. Not sure if it's going to change the day or night. The thing needs major help. I got done with, and then it was worse. Yeah, no, I don't know what he did in the coding in that truck, but it's definitely, They are definitely working at trying to bring in the change of, time more noticeable. I'm noticing a lot. Like, this should be, like, what is it, dusk? Let's see. Afternoon. Afternoon, it should be bright as shit still. So their map timing is definitely off on here. Or at least, like, the way the map should be. Not only is the time broken in multiplayer, but wait, or it's also broken in single player. Oh, I needed to bring the F-150 from Mudrunner in. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that one. They honestly should bring all the trucks from the American Wilds DLC, to be honest. This could be a bad idea. This part of the map is all, if I remember right, the parts that are all really messed up. A good portion of the section that's all really messed up. I don't like this trailer. I want real trailers. Not these ones that they give us. I can handle the regular trailers, trust me. I just don't like them. They're way underweighted for what they should be. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty typical. Yeah, this is the area that's all goofed up. Like I was saying before, like they really need to fix these sections in this map. It's really ugly. Now, I don't even honestly know if you do this contract down here, if it's going to do anything or what it does. Or if it fixes all those ugliness to it. To be completely honest. That's a bridge there. Oh, yeah. God. Time to go get some more cement. This is supposed to be a bridge that you need medium logs for. I thought that was kind of stupid. Yeah, I am gonna just make the stock game trailers, or make them actually work properly. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I think it's just ridiculous with the way that they have them. God, look, I'm not even driving on the water on some of those spots. That's stupid. Oh yeah, that's true there, Wayne. This looks like a bad idea. Let's do it anyway. Yeah, the trailers do need some mass. And they need to not be so easily picked off. Alright, Gabe, no problem, buddy. That's definitely one thing about these trailers is they're so tippy. I'm sorry, but I've been on a tractor and I've sat on one of those trailers. They do not bounce around that much. They may sway a bit, but they do not tip over that easily. I'm sorry, but I know way better than that. Been on a farm before and everything, and the way that the trailer acts when you're pulling it behind you does not act the same way that it does in this. Here we go. I don't think this is the same way it came down, is it? No. No, it's not. Yeah, it did a little bit. Oh, yeah. Let's just beat the piss out of this truck, guys. Like we do best. Trailer's like, I'm gonna fall all over and tip on these rocks and just bounce around like I'm a freaking toy car. Whee! Whee! Yeah, because, you know, everybody thinks that really happens when you're pulling a trailer. I get trailers are semi-light, and I've picked up a few, you know, lifting them up and stuff, but this thing is supposed to be a pretty heavy trailer, and they make it so light on here. Like, I don't understand how they don't know or understand physics of trailers. I mean, is it just because the only thing that you had before on Mudrunner was a few handful of trailers? Oh wait, they only have logging? You think all trailers are supposed to act like that? I think they need to go back and see how trailers actually react. I mean, YouTube's pretty wonderful at finding these kind of things, and look and see and study how the trailer should react when you pull them, because that makes sense. Don't just put trailers on a game and think that that's how they're supposed to work. Sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. Like, you should, you know, really take in consideration when you put something in a game that it should function like it would in, you know, real life, reality. To give it, you know, since it's supposed to be what, a simulation game in a way, so you should simulate the functionality of things, what it would actually be like in real life, because this ain't even close. And if their devs ever watch any of my streams straight up, I would be taking consideration of everything I've ever said too. 'Cause that would make sense. Not just the people that supposedly you listen to. Community. They say they take, you know, what take in consideration what the community says and stuff. Well, if that's the case, then you really take consideration of what people really think. These medium logs and small logs are all over this map. There's a log station. They got them laying around and stuff. Speaking of toy cars, I just bought 2 Hot Wheels yesterday. Nice there, Scotty. Woo! Yeah, this thing acts so goofy. Even with weight on this trailer, it acts off. That's the one thing that bugs me a lot about it too, is this thing acts even more goofy with the weight on it. And that's what makes it really odd to me, to be completely honest. This thing acts worse sometimes with the weight than actually not having weight on it.
Oh, yeah.
What up, Dwayne? How you doing, bud? How's everything been going for you? We're gonna take a different way around this time, guys. We will jack and keep from tipping over a little bit more. Better than last time. To be honest, I should use this freaking sideboard trailer, put the old 5th wheel on here. I call it a 5th wheel because it looks like a 5th wheel to me when it's on this truck. I need to get across over here because this bridge is out. And it's also because I haven't done anything with the bridges. You guys know that we sometimes do put the bridges in. Sometimes we don't. Me driving any more faster than 2nd gear right now, or low, well, 2nd gear technically for the way this truck is set up. Really? Just gonna get stuck on shit. How you been doing, Dwayne? Oh, that's a stupid log. Before getting farther, their afternoon on here is like dusk. Not even afternoon, it's dusk. Is this thing gonna try to tip on me if I go through here? Huh? By the way, Dwayne, this is phase 5 that I'm on right now on the PTS. Is what we're doing. I didn't put it in the title or the description or anything like that. But you guys should always know that when something new comes out, I'm going to tell you. And if it has to do with the main game, I'm definitely going to show you. Kind of like making it a little bit of a surprise kind of thing. Rocky. So yeah, right now we are on phase 5. We are in the new stuff that they're going to be bringing out for the new content. That trailer better not. The way my truck's kind of going through here and everything, it better stay nice and level. Come on. They didn't make these, I don't feel like they maybe made these contracts as long as they did on phase 4 though. But I haven't quite, got through all of them yet. But some material I know from just what Gator has talked to me about that he has troubles finding is actually laying around and it's not marked. So it's kind of weird how they're going to try to inquire some kind of like hardcore mode to it, if that's the case, in a way. when it comes to material on normal, if I want to play hardcore mode, I'll play hardcore mode, not make it feel like I'm in hardcore mode in the regular game. I don't know if chat has froze for me. I just haven't seen anything move lately. With 5 people in here, and chat was lighting up quite a bit, so. Alright, so do we go across, try to go across here, or do we go across it? I think we should just go across over there. Oh, chat died? Oh. Gee golly, guys. How's the weather outside? How much problems have you been having with SnowRunner? Like... you know, all that stuff, guys. I always like hearing about that kind of stuff. How far you've gotten, what issues you're having. Are you having issues? You stuck and, you know, you need a hand or need to know something? Ask away, guys. You know, you're more than welcome to all the time. I tell you what, the next week is going to be coming out, but I don't quite know. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up yet. I don't have the game, so when I get it, I'll... Yeah, Scotty, I know, buddy. I do sometimes forget that you don't have it and stuff like that, and I know you just come to hang out. But I mean, that's a lot of people though too. They're like, "Hey, what is this game? I've never seen it before. I don't have this game, do I? What are you doing? Why are you smacking that tree with the front end of your truck? You know." I don't always see a lot of things that come through. The worst sound ever. Valor Raziro Martinez de Santos. I don't know why I like saying that your whole name, but I think it's great. Pretty cool. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. I know that's got to do with how Vanish does their stuff for names and everything like that. Their culture, heritage. I probably really screwing that up right now. And I may have messed up a few parts of that name. I think maybe a little bit. Getting over on this phase 5, we're working on Reserved Bridge. So it looks like it's that train. It's the train bridge is what we're working on. So I don't know if there's going to be some kind of cutscene in this map. So you guys, I'm not sure right now. I don't know if they're adding a cutscene to this map, which I don't know exactly what they would do for a cutscene because I haven't seen a train. I haven't seen anything particularly that stands out to me that would make me think there will be a cutscene with this game. So I don't know right now. I don't know what it would be either, like, to be completely honest, because it doesn't like give me the indication like there would be one. But it's one of those things where they don't make it very obvious what it could be. It could be one of those things where they're gonna lead up to one or two that may have a cutscene or some sort. I mean, you're gonna typically have like your normal cut scenes for bridges and stuff, but like a particular cut scene that, you know, like how they did with the rocket, the train on Wisconsin, like I do enjoy that part where they put that little additional effort in making things um, more vibrant and, you know, that kind of neat feeling. Like the little cutscenes like that, actually, I enjoy. Like it takes away the whole like the things that I don't like about this game. You know, that little bit of extra touch of consideration that they take in time to, you know, make that something. Maybe you guys kind of get what I'm saying. That part of it does actually make it a bit enjoyable. You know, it takes away the frustration and stuff that, you know, you go through to get to like that point and you're like, God, this map sucked. Or I really don't like that part of all the stuff that you had to do. But that, wow, that was actually pretty neat. Just even though it's like only like a couple seconds, you know, it's not like super long, but it's just like that was cool. Okay, you know, I know they didn't have that stuff in Mud Runner. Wow, the CDT is really messed up with that. Whatever I just tried driving over, I don't even know, but that is definitely messed up because that's probably going to tip my trailer. Oh, but my stuff is still in there. Yes! I had a feeling that something stupid was going to happen when I get about this far and I'm almost there, and all of a sudden I'm waiting for it to go. Guess what? On you. I sat and tried looking for how to get a hold of support on Facebook. Good lord, I don't know. Like, I wanted to talk to somebody about something about something I had messaged to me, and I wasn't sure how authentic it was, and I was wanting to know if something happened or I should be concerned because I wasn't too sure how real. Because as I read, Facebook does not message you message your page. Support will not message your page or something. And I'm kind of wondering, okay, there's no cutscene, and it didn't fix anything. Okay, that's cool. I guess that's neat. So this didn't fix this bridge, doing that contract. Okay. Right. Track repair. That one. That one. Okay. That's that flat. I need that flatbed. That big flatbed trailer. There's that. Okay. So we're gonna take and shut off the F-750, and we're gonna go into the Western Star. There is a big flatbed that we need. The big old metal flatbed, the big one. That's what we need for these train or these rail cars or these railroad tracks. And we need to recover and put a high saddle on to be able to do it. I know where it's at. It's over there where they got the little track place and stuff like that. So we need to pull off the crane and go over there and grab that. So definitely going to be how we're going to do that. We'll use that one, but we are going to check out that rubber duck truck. The old Mac, or, well, it's not Mac. He's done something to this truck. Does not look like that. I don't remember. Something seems different about that truck. Let's see, what can we do with this thing? This looks interesting. I'm kind of half tempted to use it. 10-speed highway. H pattern as an additional overdrive gear. High-low. I'm curious on this truck. Oh, okay. I thought, the rubber duck truck wasn't. Oh, kind of excited here with some of them custom wheels like that. When I see custom wheels on someone that put a model in, or a truck like usual, I get kind of excited because it really shows that they took the time out to actually do something. But adding all these ugly looking fucking vanilla tires in, I take that as garbage. And I'm not gonna lie either. Oh, does this thing look stupid with that stuff on it? You guys have seen Convoy. Was his truck actually just a regular rear like that? Was that really true? I don't feel like that's really true. I feel like that's not right. What is up with these textures and meshes on these rims? Somebody want to help Glitch work with his modeling, please? Like, somebody. Because there's something he's doing that is really rough. Not even sure if those lights are actually going to work. Let me see this thing. I don't remember his truck being like that. I thought, oh, and the interior is tax work. What? This transmission, dude. No. Yeah, huh? I've seen that hop. Is this thing even gonna be? I gotta go through the bottom of this real quick, guys. I don't even know if this thing's going to be useful. Looks like it's going to be way too tippy, and center of mass is explorable. I don't remember his truck having a single rear. So far, so good. That's not counting how tippy it's going to be. And it feels like a light truck. Yeah, this is going to bother me. I got to look something. Yeah, no, this is incorrect. This is not proper. No, yeah, that's what I thought. But no, he needs, nah, I'm done with this truck right now. CT, okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he made a version like that. That just looks horrible. Why put stock wheels on these? This game, or in these, if you're in a mod a vehicle, why put stock wheels on here? Oh, is it squat? I'm gonna have to, yeah, no. No, we're gonna have to pull this thing back down to the ground. Why do you not know? Oh my god. Okay, this is one of the biggest things that bother me about when people do things with trucks. Do not forget to make sure your suspension can handle what you're putting on it. Biggest thing that will irritate me, if you put a truck in game and do not put the proper weighted suspension on it. So I'm going to end up pulling this thing and fixing it myself. Oh, does that look awful? Oh my god. This is going to bother me. And why are you using vanilla game rims? That is probably one of the awfulest thing, and you can see there's a lot of things that need to be done. Don, do you see how many things you can tell that need to be fixed on this truck? God. See, now it sounds like a damn truck, alright? That sounds like it's got some nuggets behind it. But you do not bring a rear end up like that. And what is the suspension, dude? Is that even correct? The whole game, yeah. I know. Like, is that... That's not proper. That's not proper. I know that's not how it's supposed to sit. And that doesn't look like the proper suspension for it. Am I wrong? Like, Don, you've seen the movie Convoy. I know you have. Like, does that look proper to you? For this model of truck and year and make?
Yeah.
What's up, Christopher? Thanks for the like. I appreciate that. Like, you know I'm not gonna... You know I'm gonna be, like, honest. And the textures and stuff in here. What is going on? Someone needs to remake this truck. Well... Christopher, we'll just say things are... Yeah. I'll go with that. That'll work. I'll say that, Christopher. There's people in chat that know what's going on. Lights don't look like they're... He needs more flares. Well, if it has heavy-duty springs in the rear, there is no weight on them. It might sit like that. Okay. Thanks, Christopher. What's the truck called? This is the, this is by Glitchwork. This is a truck that, the movie Convoy, the rubber duck, is what this truck that he kind of built is based off of, but I feel like there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Weight on them, it returns to stock weight, and it's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Like, a lot of the attachments that I put on it just really heavy for it. So that's why I'm just like, I'm kind of weirded out. It does have a decent idle to it. Yeah, it does sound good. That's the one thing that he seems to get the sounds good. But there's other things he doesn't do so good. The movie's called Convoy, Wayne. That this truck originally is from. And I'm completely going in the wrong direction. That's cool. Going towards the places where I can't get the rails from. I'm not going actually to where I need to get the trailer from. I'm gonna attempt this truck this truck on this delivery. Let's see what happens. I don't know if this thing's gonna be well rounded to do this so though. I feel like I need to eventually do that bridge. I need to go back the other way it came from. Get across. But I just looked at a picture of it though, and it was sitting properly. But I mean, it did have a trailer on, but still, this thing's a bit stiff. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, feels like it's still off. It's still not sitting correctly. It's cut through the mud, though. I mean, that's... He's got to have these frictions on these tires up there, then, is what it tells me. That is one thing that I've noticed, is he's got some high friction on these tires, which is pretty great. 93 gallons, I don't know about that. I feel like these tanks would have a lot more fuel than that in here. Back rack coloring looks a little off, I've noticed. This thing's really stiff. No body flex. Which there should be some body flex in this. I mean, with the way big rigs are and everything. There should be some movement there. So it's kind of stiff in that aspect. I'm not feeling too enjoyed over the possible length of this winch. Not gonna lie, I'll probably end up trying to fix this truck. It's iconic. Are you fucking for real? Alright, bye. This thing's done. I don't know why you made a single axle rear end.
Oh, yeah.
Chris throwing down the leg. Appreciate that. What's up, buddy? Oh, these tires look sick. I think they updated the tires on this thing. No, that one. Snarkle lurkers. Holy, yeah, you did. There's something different. That's fucking cool. You know I'm not a cab over guy, but that's pretty freaking cool. Oh yeah. That's all we need. Okay. It looked kind of like it, but the truck in the movie, it's a Mac. Is that one a Mac? Yeah, it's supposed to be. You think that the movie was made in '78 and the trucks back in the then had a kind of stiff suspension if you could. Yeah, I know they did, but that was just seemed a bit off. That's sick. I like the cab edition. He didn't have that on there before. Helps if I don't drive into the freaking building. Yeah. You update like the interior and stuff too? Ah, this is that's just cool looking. I like the additional cab on there. It's neat. Definitely give him bonus points there. right. Like mobile home style sleeper, yo. And you know it takes a lot to impress me when it comes to a cab over. That rubber duck truck, I was excited about it, but the way it was driving and acting, it was kind of disappointing too. I give them good effort, alright. I do give them points for, you know, taking the effort and trying to make it. But I'm not impressed with things that need to be done to it. There's things that need to be done to it still. That's all I could say. That is one thing that I did notice about it. There is a bit of stuff that still needs to be worked out on it. What the hell is going on with that bridge? It's so weird looking. Now, if you go back and fix that stuff, got the same mod, it's a beast. Yeah, this thing I used over in Phase 4. And we're using it over here in Phase 5. I don't know if that's honestly going to be enough fuel to do what we're doing, but, you know, we'll take a chance. See if the water can move this truck around like it does with a lot of other ones. Using 1.1 gallons right now. Sure, glitch work will go back. I hope. You would think he would, but there is a bit of stuff on that truck that would be nice to be fixed. Use it in New Russia map. Yeah, I've only used the Kennys at more or less in the newer phases. Like, I don't really need them for the other ones, but I use the Kenny for more of the newer maps. They seem to just be more properly set. And, like, I got the Western Rat, don't get me wrong and everything. I can go get that, but I'm kind of curious to see how this thing's gonna run. I mean, I didn't, there wasn't a whole lot of options. Like, right now, we don't have, like, a trailer store or, things that aren't working quite yet right now in the PTS. And, I'm limited on what I can use. And we don't have any trailers options right now, so got what I got right at the moment. That's cool. Oh yeah. Hold on here. Give me a second. And I know this thing will go over top of this. Just give me the right angle and we should be good. Okay. We'll go over top the other way. The bumper is my downfall at the moment. This is the Kenny. What's up, Marcus? How you doing, buddy? This is not going to keep me from doing what I want to do. This really stopping me, but yet I drove over with the other truck before. Looks like I get to go around under the pipe and actually, no, we're gonna go this way. This is a 12x12 Kenny. That's what this is. Cab over style. Oh, that works too. I like when the trees just get fucking flattened. You guys haven't already, don't forget to smash those shares, smash those reaction, guys. Every little bit helps. Yeah, this is a big old Kenny 12x12. Fuck that tree. That flatbed over there is something we need to grab. So we're going in there and getting it with this truck. I was going to use the Western Rat, but I had to grab this one out since the truck they were going to try out didn't quite suit the needs of what we're doing, because as soon as it touched the water, it fucking died.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus throwing down the like, I appreciate that. Have I been pronouncing your name wrong this whole time you've been here? Like, since you've been around? Is it Marcos or Marcus? This is the Phase 5 map, man. This is the new map that's going to be eventually coming out. A little quiet right now. I need to go check on my little one to see what he's doing. So give me a second, guys. I'm gonna check on him. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's back this bad boy up and go get that trailer. Are you serious right now? I just gotta make everything in the way possible for us to go get this trailer. Or to get through here. Those containers you actually move. And you'll end up using them for something, I could bet, too. Here's our big flatbed that we need. Yeah, we'll just rip that tree out of the ground. I've drove by this thing so many freaking times that now it's gonna tell me that okay, whatever. You can get an authentic chrome convoy. Oops. That's good for it. Ah. Convoy duck ornament for moving puppet. Oh, whack. That's nuts. I don't think so. I would not pay that kind of money for that. Sorry, but nah, I'm good. There are unlimited wood planks here, so I'm not too worried if these fall off. Let's see here. Yeah. We need to get over there. Now we're going to end up going across through over this area. Let's see what we can do from here. Because we don't have anything built. So, we might need that crane. If I remember right, with the way Wisconsin was and the way that worked, we might need a crane. So we might have to bring out the White Western Star with the big crane and stuff and pulleys off of there. Yeah, that's crazy. They want that kind of price. They can keep it for that price. I bet you I'm having issues because of something dragging. I can bet on it. Alright, let's get through this bitch. Honestly, don't care if the cargo falls off of this trailer of what's on here. Surprisingly, that it's actually still on there, to be completely honest with you. What is the issue? That bumper is the issue. That bumper is causing problems. And to be honest, I think out of all the trailers they've ever brought in here, this trailer particularly, maybe the only one that I've actually thought was probably the most properly done one. Especially the legs is dragging. Yeah, just gotta reach out a couple miles for a winch. I think on the Wisconsin map, the railroad had weirdness to it too, if I remember right. When they first brought that map to the PTS, there was something weird with the railroad too that they didn't quite have situated right away too. Now that I think about it. There's something weird about it. How's the cargo still on this trailer? I don't understand it. It's not even packed. That's the funniest part about it. Oh, there goes one finally. Yeah. Right as we just talked about it again. Finally one falls off. Timber. Pull off the trailer, please. Get off my trailer. Proper way to knock shit off the trailer when you don't want it on there. Only thing sucks now is I need to actually have a crane for that other piece. That sucks. That really sucks now. Some of these trees just look like they should have just been cut down. So ugly and wilted. I don't feel like going through those rocks, so let's go this way. We'll just go down the train station. Hey, look, there's this pole that's sticking out of the ground. What is with every spot that I go through when you have a trailer? It seems to think that it needs to get stuck on everything. I don't need a crane for that. I don't need a crane for it. That's all I had to do. Why'd they make it in Wisconsin where you had to freaking unload it that way, though? So annoying. In Wisconsin, you had to go and build those train rails, and then you had to literally pull them off of the back of the trailer and set them on there so it would actually load them. Take them off the... You couldn't do that before. Now they have it where you don't have to make the railroad sections and unload them manually. Okay. Odd. But okay, whatever. I'll go with it. Fine. Really bothering me still, though, that we do not have a trailer store. we'll have to go and grab White Western Star, put the crane back on it for that train section piece. That's back there too. $233 gallons, we're good to go still. I feel like I'm going slow through here and start picking it up here. A lot of drag on the front end because of that bumper and stuff, but that's whatever. Come on, you big ass beast. Let's go. Get a yeeting as we go. Kind of get this track stuff done, the railroad track stuff. See if there's anything particular that happens. Interested to find out like what other contracts do, but all these other tasks and stuff is the one thing that I'm kind of also wondering about. If there's tasks that lead up to something that we don't know about. I know there's a fuel station on the first map. Which, am I going to the first map or a second map? No, going to the second map. But there's a fuel station that is task started, written kind of thing that you need to do for you even to have a fuel station on the map. But I still do actually like the idea back when we're talking about stuff about what things would be cool to see with the new stuff. And going back to like Berlin, Germany, and doing like, you know, a rebuild of a town after their bombs fell. See, that's a bad spot if I remember right. There. So it would have been cool if to, you know, rebuild the town of Berlin, Germany, as a, you know, a map. I think Simon had talked about that one day when he was in here when we were trying to wonder what they might do with a new map and stuff, and that really was, you know, it really is still a cool idea. Oh, there's rocks in the way? Okay. That's cool. No. Hey, did they really think that that section of rock slide was gonna keep me from going where I need to go? Really didn't think that went through very well. Crunch. Tree be gone. Let's see here. There's a lot of little rock climb sections I've noticed over here that you could, you know, if you want to do a little bit of rock climbing, you could. Or just trailing wise. I did notice that about this map. Whew. Yeah. I'm gonna go through this fucking broken section of the map over here. Come on. You know you're going through it either way, so it doesn't matter. Come on. Let's go. You turn up in this spot, so here we go. Oof. Here we go. I don't think so. I don't think so. Ain't playing like that. We miss our turn somewhere. Eyes have been kind of focused on that yellow arrow more than anything else. You gonna bring this bad boy up here. So now it's acting like it's not. Hold on. Now it's acting like it can't do it. Interesting. Let's try something. Oh. I don't know. I think I just got confused. Did that say X or A? I don't know. Get out of the way. Stinking tweez. Ah. Oh, we're originally going over here. Oh, that's funny. It happens, whatever. Come on. be a spot where we can get up at, and I think it's right here, actually. Actually, nope, it's right over there. Never mind. That is another spot we could go up, but we're better off going over. I feel that we may be better off going over it this way, but it's still questionable. Up, up, and away we go. In case they decide to get tippy around that corner. A little bit of cross country in. Go across the field. Yeah. Really? Didn't bitch about it before. Whatever. Full send it full sends. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. It's one of those things. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. It's a lot more for trees. I must have missed that comment, Chris. We'll also need to go get the White Western Star. We'll grab a. We'll put the crane. Can I take the crane off of it? Not that I can think of. I don't think I did. But we need to get back down over here. Because we need to get that other railroad section. We'll go get that piece. Come on. Either it's the bumper or it's the trailer at this moment. How many of y'all have gotten done with Phase 4, by the way? You guys launch rockets on your games or anything like that? turn this thing around. Back this trailer up. Stupid fly. Stop the engine for right now. Go down on... Yeah, see, that one you actually have. Old gas station is actually, it's a task. I don't feel like messing with the time change. I can really just do that inside the garage. That's awesome. Nothing like tipping it over in the garage, right, guys? It's a bit of grippy. Then we get a bit of tippy. Hopefully. That'll be my best bit. Need to get over there. Ooh. Let's drive crazy, guys. Heck with it. Oh. Woo! Ooh, God. Okay. Okay. So it's a bit bouncy too, huh? It may bounce a little. May have deep gears. I disappeared for a bit. My stepbrother called me, but yeah, no, it's not a problem. Hey, I don't expect everybody to be constantly chatting. I'm not that special. Oh, well, that railing decided to just fall off. That works. You're a special kind of special. Yeah, I know. That's okay. I'm okay with that. You know that. I still don't understand what they were thinking. What doing that? What the controls though? I'm gonna pull this crane off of here. I want to use this truck to go over there with it. I've always been a something kind of special. Makes me unique, different, strange. I don't want to be like anybody else. Yeah. Whew. Oof. You will never be like anybody else, buddy, because you're one of a kind. Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate that, bud. Oh, yeet! What the fuck did I just hit? God damn it. Stop. This is a pretty cool rig, though. I love the cab on here. That thing is fucking enormous. And it just looks great. It really fits this fucking cab over well, not gonna lie. Should be like the cab they should put on the Pacific E12. I think would actually look really good with that truck. The Yeet Shop. Yeah, I call that a hell of a sleeper. I think that looks cool. It definitely looks like something that the P12 would benefit from having on it. What? You have to fix that. Can't pack cargo, huh? Interesting. Back cargo now. Oh, I got it, buddy. It'll be the first time I've had to mess around with these things. This trailer just looks enormous on this truck, though. That is one thing I noticed, is this trailer just looks enormous behind it. Yeah, I had to get it turned around so I could, I wanted to get it kind of forward enough so that it would make it a little bit easier to slide backwards. A little movement here and there, here and there, here and there, and then bam, we're good. Stuff's a little deep, but that's okay. Oh, we bring a big rig. That's got lots of grip. Use the loading dock to back it up, back into it a few times, and wham, bam, thank you, bam, we're good to go. That's the trailer I got put around the airplane body wing and parts on there. Yeah, this trailer is used for a lot of particular cargo. They make it. Gonna be interesting to see just what all the contact is gonna be. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering if there's anything particular that they're pushing this map to focus on, because I mean they got all these tasks which I haven't even touched. I'm basically going straight for the contracts right now because I want to see if they do have everything on there for the contracts, particularly to be able so you can do them and see where else you have to go to find certain things, because I think there is material that's missing, but we might have to go to, you know, a task or something like that that we need to focus on to get it done too. So I'm interested in seeing that part of things. Is what I'm kind of wanting to find out too. Yeah, get out of my way, you round bales. Cebu release end of August, so we will see. Yeah, I'm wanting to see when they're going to do an update to fix mod.io though too, because they added stuff to my, like, I put the list up of what they did with this update to PTS. Okay, you know, whatever they're trying to do, but there's things that they did to the mod.io that I'm just like, what did you do that for? Why? Nobody really cares about that stuff. So there's some things I'm not really too, like, impressed with that they did particularly. And yeah, that's great. Yeah, no problem with the Kenny, but also this thing is had issues. Okay. That's cool. Fuck you, tree. Now we get to go back and get a crane again because I can't get them underneath there. There's no way I can get that, particularly underneath that. Go figure. Show it up to the higher side when 20 or to be around the 24th sometime. Yeah, that's kind of go figured. I'll leave that there just in case. Let's go. I kind of figured that was around their time that they were focused on. Uh, okay. We may just grab the Kenny and be done with it again and use that with the crane. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. They were talking about not doing the PTS on Phase 5 because that way everyone would get it at once. Well, you gotta be able to test it out. I mean, honestly. What? You didn't put the heavy duty crane on here? Are you serious? Why didn't you put the heavy duty crane on here? I got thinking, how could they do that? Because then how would it be tested? Yeah, you kind of. They don't seem to ever do their own testing, if you haven't noticed. strictly, I don't understand why not. But whatever. Because obviously you can tell that they don't test it themselves. That's very noticeable in general. Yeah. Woo! I've always noticed that they don't particularly test maps out. They make them, and they work, bringing trucks out, but they never seem to actually test their maps. Because I have yet to see, you know, a map come out that looks correct. There's a lot of things that they don't look at. And I've noticed that a lot, and it's just like, why don't you do that? Like, that doesn't seem to make any sense. Why wouldn't you want to make sure to test your map out? Because that's what it seriously feels like. Because why would that section underneath the bridge like that be so messed up looking? Like, wouldn't you want to, like, make sure that didn't look like that first? And check to see why your ground by the tracks are getting weirdly soft in spots? Wouldn't you want that not to be something particular on a map first? Like, you wouldn't want that to happen, or you even like bring it for testing purposes. Contracts, I get. That's completely like contract parts of it. I get, but it just, I don't know. I don't ever feel like they ever test their maps before they release them. Like they code it, they get it to make sure, you know, I guess whatever, but they don't seem to test enough of it before they bring it to the test server. And then even like when they go to do stuff with the mod.io and they decide to change things on there, add newer stuff, like I feel like they don't test that part out either, because there's always something broke about it. And I don't get why they don't just go, hey, yeah, okay, we should probably, you know, fix that before we release it so it doesn't fuck anything up for people. And it's just like, yeah, that would, you know, that kind of would make sense. But you don't seem to do that. And that seems to be really stupid, but whatever. I got thinking. Oh yeah, okay, I read that already. I don't know. I just feel like they get a little bit slacking when it comes to they do things on these newer maps and stuff. Like, to be completely honest with you, you'd think that they would have made the game test worthy in the beginning when they first made it, so they could get a real feel of what they need to work on before they release the game and stuff from the beginning too. They should have made it, you know, test worthy, or at least available for people to test out for them. And I don't know if they ever did that or not. I never heard of anybody having early access to be able to test things on it. So that was always one of those things that was kind of interesting to me. Are you straight up serious with this right now? Like, this is probably the biggest thing that bugs me about this map. How do you not realize that this is doing this with the ground? You drive on it by the railroad tracks. How do you not notice this? Like, it's particularly very noticeable. How do you not see that? God dang it, fucking bugs.
Oh, yeah.
What up, Matthew? Thanks for the like. Appreciate that. Bam. This whole weird shading thing that's going on right now. Morning is the only time that it seems not to freak the fuck out. Blah, 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 blah. Really annoying. Alright, so just got the tracks done. Got the construction on the bridge done. Western railroads. Concrete slabs. I think that's a fucking big trailer that thing's trying to say. I think that's what that is. Because it's really hard to understand what it's trying to tell you. I did find a big old, one of those big old trailers and stuff like that that we normally end up using for a contract at one point. The ones that we, have to struggle to get over here. I did find one of those in a spot sitting. I can't remember exactly where it's at the moment. I think it's over by the dock section. I think it was sitting over there, if I remember right. So I don't think it's a new trailer. It doesn't look like it's a new one. Just because they only do so many of the big trailers on maps. What is up, Robert?
Oh,
How you doing, buddy? How you
yeah.
been, man? Haven't seen you in a bit. Fire's great, man. This is the new Phase 5 map, by the way, Robert. I know I didn't give any hints in the, the title or description or anything. I don't want to, give it away too easily. But yeah, this is the new Phase 5 map that that they've been working on, that we've been waiting, for how long. So, getting that sneaky peeky on it. Okay, round bale, get out of the way. Out of the way, fencing. Yeah, whatever. I have 2 contracts to do, and I'm out of Alaska about time. Nice. Hopefully when they do an update, when this map comes out, if you got the new content, that it doesn't mess anybody's game up. Which mine didn't. But we're also on the PTS, and it's separately saved. But I mean, if something did happen, I don't know, I would probably just revert to one of my other saves and make sure it didn't screw anything up. Alright, where's our cement? Oh, it's concrete slab. Concrete slab. Alright. That's not so bad to go and get. Why it was trying to kill my high gear there. Woo. Go, bouncing all around. Oh, get out of my way, wood plank. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. pick you up if I need you. Woo! Uh. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Everything's gotta, like, get in my way. Getting over there. Bouncing me all over. Concrete slab. That's blocks. That's slab. Oh boy. Now I know what you... Wait, now I know who you are. Trying to figure out where I talk to you. Oh, I know. Yeah, Wayne's our regional snow runner hangout guy. And then Dwayne is a very common one that pops into a lot of streams when I watch SnowRunner and I'm not particularly playing it myself. There's a few other ones that I know that like to float around and I see very often too. Besides, like, you know, a lot of the people that I do know that play other stuff, but I see a very certain ones that come in very often. We'll just run that over. Heck with it. Oh, look at that big old tree. Bye. Never gives me the message about trailer or truck or anything. Here's Scotty. He jacks a sheep. I'm not sure how far back you guys are on the stream. I don't know, I feel like I need a trim or something again. See if we can get over there without tipping things over this time, huh? Whew. Oh, dang. Robert throwing down that 200 stars. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it, Robert. Our trailer's getting hung up here. This could be a bad idea. There we go. Come on. Yeah, I was not in chat much. The VC with Heather and her stream chat. She ended now. Oh, that's fine, Scotty. You know, that doesn't bother me. So many of us in the rat shop that stream, it's it's hard to be in every single, or it's hard to, you know, always be in everybody's stream. Eat it, Red Tree. Just hanging around on the rocks. Yeah, we were getting hung up there. We got it. Robert, this is one of the vanilla trucks that I end up tweaking. Not sure if you knew about it, but I did put some public tweaks out. But I gotta do a few things, like I guess I wanted to be put on console for everybody. There's certain particular ways that they want you to do stuff, so I have to go through and see what it is particularly that I need to go about doing to get, I want to get them on console for everybody. So I don't know if they did get, I know they didn't. I think if they would have been put on console already, I would have been told or something by now. Someone I know would have told me already. We'll say that. What the fuck is that sweet tea bullshit?
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
nav truck that I've been using for a while works good. Nice. Scott throwing down the like. I appreciate that, bud. Hello, Jack. I'm back. Hey, buddy. How you doing? It'd be sick if you could get that bone truck floated and watch you drive it around. You talking about my international rat rod, Scotty? Is that the one you're looking at? Maybe you're thinking about? That Red's got the files for? That he said is really messed up, but I honestly think you could still definitely make it. Yeah, you're talking about the international rat rod. Yeah, I'm good, just chilling, enjoying life. That's awesome, Scott. Ah, yeah, I didn't know if they were working or not. I'm glad they are working for you, buddy. Oh, so now the bridge is getting put together. What? That's it? Yeah. Oh, okay. So where's this trailer? I'm still so confused on what this thing is supposed to be. I don't think it's on this map. I think is what it is. Cargo Iron Road. I don't understand what it's trying to say. Iron, iron, iron. You can think metal beams. That's... Excuse me, guys. But that's all I can think. It's talking about iron, metal beams. Supposed to be in parts. Been busy with SnowRunner and a couple other games. That's why I haven't been on here much. That's okay, man. That's all good. I still appreciate everybody that stops in. When you guys doing other things, you guys are doing other things. You know, you're all, you know, more than welcome to do whatever. I'm never worried about it. I wonder if it's talking about those cargo containers. It says 2 of them. And where does it need to be delivered? Be delivered here? It be delivered here. The Ford. That's a bridge that goes there. That's a bridge. Isaac Ford. Hey, there's that trailer right there. Let's see if I can put this trailer in a better position. I'm gonna back it up right here. Is these movable? Wow. Let's move. No, they don't. Before I go and do anything. Heavy. Oh, that's right there. Bricks. Okay. Let's go over back to here. Thanks. See something missing. Look like Michigan Russian map because of all fall leaves. Yeah, I try to get around that streets. Yeah, I know you guys do. It's wood planks, or yeah, it's wood planks. That's cement. That's the log station. Russian railway supplies. Crash heat. Vehicle smoke. Be like concrete block and there's no metal beams that I know about. This one doesn't show either on the map. So there's stuff that needs to be done yet. Well, I'm thinking, why is there cargo missing? And if that's the case, what am I missing on the map for a task to be done that's causing me to be missing material that I need to complete contracts with? If you get what I'm saying, like, I'm missing contracts. I'm missing parts to my contracts, materials that will help me progress to complete other contracts. And without those materials, I can't complete them. So in a way, it's broken still. Well, it's not that. It's just you give me a map and you want you to do this and that, okay? But the only issue is materials aren't there to finish things. Like this cargo type iron road 20. Cargo iron. I'm not sure where it's at. So did they not make it? Or did they not put it in the game? Or did they not put it in the map yet? That's my issue. And you guys just watched how those just got removed for no particular reason. These are still trying to download. I can't even unsub from that one right now. I can't get my tweak in of my own truck. So I want to go here. I want to check to see if it's a particular trailer or material that they didn't bring into the map yet. So I have an idea what it is. Yeah, I do feel that it's a good possibility, Robert, that is particularly one reason. You know, and it wouldn't surprise me none. But at the same time, I'm curious if it's even in the game yet or not. You know, guys, I don't go here very often. Unless I'm trying to figure something out. Sometimes if you do this, by the way, it'll let you have it for in your game. So if you buy it, sometimes in here it'll be loaded up in your game and stuff too. It's usually how I had to do one of the trucks that I use. Oh yeah, okay, now I just realized something too. Okay, that was weird. I don't really need a lot of the stuff. All I particularly need to do is grab a trailer hitch. I need to stop messing with the buttons. I didn't. You need to stop fucking with the buttons. For some reason this doesn't have. The middle section of the road is going to be closed off because of the trucks, wheelers, and dirt bikes and mini bikes flying around on the road, getting hurt half the time because the road is really loose sand in some spots. Okay. Not sure what you're talking about, Wayne. Yes, it's not good on bikes on road. Yeah, usually not. No, not particularly. Oh, okay. I was getting all confused, like, what the hell are you talking about, Wayne? There it is. The railroad ties. So the railroad station doesn't have this. There's a stack of railroad ties. Okay. UI cargo boiler. Okay, there's that. fuel equipment. Secure container. Okay. But there was another one. Oh, it was the boiler and on the railroad ties that aren't there. Yeah, it's the railroad ties and the boiler that's not there. The cargo's in the system. And then the two new trucks. Are they even? They're in the game, but are they even able to be done anything to? There's that one. There's that one. Uh, hmm. Oh, that's part of it. Yeah, okay. There's stuff still missing in this. Yeah, I know. I hear there's a lot of things that you guys on like a lot of things councils don't get to use. You know, and it's kind of stupid. But for now, guys, we're going to call it. Let's see who's on. We'll go raid somebody. That's it. Kind of bothers me right now that I can't do certain things, and there's materials missing out of the contracts and stuff too as well. That's not helping anything. Later, Scotty. I want to let everyone know. Thanks for the stars. I thank you for the shares, the lights, the likes. Yeah. Why did I say lights? Uh, words. They always come out in some way. See who's on. Got Raven doing Call of Duty. Pointy's doing Rocket League. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. We got old Seabass over here. Let's see who else is on. Yeah. You know Seabass. Let's go give Seabass a raid, guys, and let him know the rat shop's raiding him. And I appreciate everyone hanging out and coming out, and I will catch you tomorrow, hopefully. Later, guys.